simply take the nose, support the head, and when I push forward, he will easily stand up with me. Okay? At this point, if I lean back, the chair will break his balance and he'll fall backwards. I don't really want to do that. And then we do this mystical movement, which is called clearing of the nose. Okay? It's like sword iya, you know, chuburi. So nice and easy. Just start with a basic point, stand up, and then from here move back. And if we were on a mat, I would continue the pressure and just turn back and gently point my hand toward the floor. Okay? So let's just begin with basic fundamental techniques. So if you'd be kind enough just to grab a partner, please. Okay, slow. So first inside.
Inside.
Then roll.
And
right.
then roll.
Right, yes. Good. Okay.
Stand up.
Okay. Very good.
Good.
Then, right, stand up. Feel that?
Yeah.
Push back. Release your balance. Okay? Just sorry. Okay, but you have to press in. Okay? Okay, now it's called Ago is chin. We have a point underneath. And all we want to do is just basically press the head up, upwards, or you can grab the head this way, push forward, or use 2 fingers, and it's just trying to balance your opponent, pushing them back. Okay? So it's nice to relax. If he throws a punch, rather than worrying about fighting and pushing, we always have morality in the crowd, which is just push the person forward. So the point makes them react to the technique and they fall over. So the technique, if you just take your thumbs and just find a spot underneath. So press it, we're just squeezing this way. You can use 2 thumbs. You can use your fingers, okay? A lot of the Okinawa katas have this kind of movement, and Sanshin kata. Okay, that's digging upwards. Okay, it's just digging upwards into the chin. So let's try it very slowly, please. Just a couple of minutes. We move back. Quite often you're trying to remove somebody. Can you just tuck your chin in for me? Right, so I picked an opponent with not too much hair. We have different hair grabs. A lot of our kata called seipai has a lot of hair grabs. There's tremendous amount. In Japanese karate, we tend to block, and then we hit target. And Okinawan karate is always grab the person and hold them while you're striking with the other hand. And in addition to striking, you have a pulling motion back always to maximize the power. Okay, so we have a lot of pulling techniques. So one of them is if you grab top of the hair, there's even skill in grabbing. We don't grab on top. We shoot our fingers through. If you grab top of the hair, you have limited range of motion. So you go to the front of the head and snap back. Okay? And a basic strike, this is brachial plexus point. Okay? Or in Chinese, it's called triple warmer 17. So if he covers very tight, so we have initial distraction, control technique, pain, and at this angle, he easily gets knocked down. Okay, so if I put the weight forward I'm not going to hit you very hard, but what we do is we put our weight forward and we drag the opponent down. The secret to this is to stay on for 1 second. So when we strike and I stay on for 1 second, do you feel that? Okay, so you go through. And it's not hard, but in karate and sport karate, we tend to withdraw things immediately. Okay, can you go faster? Okay, can I go faster? Okay, faster. In reality, sometimes we want to stay on. Okay, so if you just try the very basic drill, so if he's sitting forward, as I move forward, come forward, and just gently hit for the brachial plexus. Let's try it, please. Okay, he's cheating. He's using what we call standing fist. It hurts already, but if he does a regular punch, it doesn't go in. The opening, the nerve is protected by the 2 knobs on top. If he uses 1 finger, okay, oh, that hurts. Okay, that hurts quite a bit. When he adds the pull with the other hand, okay, I don't really want to fight with him anymore. That hurts. Okay, always I want. I need a new partner, please. Yeah, this hurts. Okay, so you have to think about the turn. So when he does the turn, okay, easy, he grabs my hands. So now he's done it very, very strong. So I put emphasis on the hands. What we want to do is we want to do a basic elbow strike. Just move forward with our elbow. Okay, nice and relaxed. So at first we just do basic drill, then we start aiming at the various pressure point strikes. So if he grabs, again, what I do is I shift my weight. Okay, the wrist is very strong, but the elbows are mobile. I look, and if I look at the brachial plexus point, I put my weight inside very slowly. Okay, can we just try that? Nice. Here first. Okay. Then weight. Here. Okay. Leg deeper. Here. Deeper.
Outside.
Right. Outside. Higher. Push. It's just soft. So the knee back a little bit. Okay. Excuse me. Ow. Okay. If you leave your hands on, excuse me, let me just do the drill. So as soon as we turn, okay, he resists. I want to grab right point and just practice turning back. Okay. So let's just do that a couple times. 1. Grab. Elbow is on top of the shoulder, not down here. And just pull back. Okay, so we'll do that a couple times, and then once we're in that position, this is exercise 1, exercise 2, and then he wants to just slide his hand down, pull my hands back toward and back. Okay, perfect. Just get you to move away from the chair. No, just thank you. Okay. Perfect. And all I want to do is just practice this drill. It's very simple. So if he steps with the other foot, just So getting the elbow up, forward, step in shikodachi, and I flex, and that's just a body, we call it body weight, moving forward, nice and relaxed. So the whole exercise is one, he turns me, it's exercise, he unturns me, he grabs my hands, okay? I step, I strike to the brachial plexus, moving forward. Okay, can we try that? Okay, let's try it nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. はい、1、2、1、2、3、4、はい、1、2、3、4、1、2。Block 1, top of the elbow. We never block here because the elbow, natural force falls back. Top of the elbow, slap back, ride it back, trap. Okay. As I spin, I go pull forward. You should be right in front of you. Can you try that? Okay. 1、2、3、4。1, back. 1, and maybe a little more back each time. 1, back. Okay, we just want to practice a basic drill. So you enter from here. So if he has a tight fist, it's impossible to grapple. By striking toward the head, you send a warning shot, and the body relaxes. And then you have a variety of techniques forward, basic control techniques. But I just really want to work on rear elbow. If he throws a punch toward me, I'm stepping offline, controlling to the outside. Let's try it. So just nice, just relax here, and we stay on. So we stay on target. Now, I'm not going to hit hard. It's just, if I crank this a little bit, right, I'm stressing the nervous system already. So now you receive the pain even much more so. Okay? So sorry about that.
That's okay. Okay.
And you feel kind of a little bit light. So if you go 1, 2, I'm not going to. He goes down, go down here, and then when we hit, it's easy to get a knockout. And the secret Okinawa knockout is 1, and then press brachial plexus. So and you stay on. That shuts down the. It's like shutting of the stove. Lights go out. Okay. No problem. Here. That's all. Okay. Then I continue the pressure. Step punch. Just step forward punch. Just step forward punch. Stop. Okay, perfect. Now, can you go slow motion through his leg for me? And we continue the motion through. So up one more time. That's without any power whatsoever. It's a body rotation. So in Okinawan karate, one of the principles is always use full body rotation. Don't hit with your leg. Always use the turn into a technique. So one more time, go. So if you can push your opponent down, go. Just with a touch. When you kick that point, you will basically destroy him. We can't do that because you can actually knock the person right out. And it's one of the most dangerous things. It's almost a principle of acupuncture where you're sending energy and you think, well, if you hit the head, it's very dangerous. Okay. But if you think about the nervous system is faster than anything in the world. Okay? Faster than British Telecom. Okay, well, maybe that's not a good thing. But instantly hits forward. So when he hits here, the brain receives the shock anyways. Can we do maybe 10% kick, just a little bit light? Very light. Okay, so he kicks into femoral. Okay, a little bit quicker. So you're knocking your opponent out with a kick. So ikken horosu. Okay, that's okay. 1 point or 1 hand kill. So that's why there's not that many techniques, and a lot of the kaza are very short, because if you do it right, you can knock the opponent forward. So thank you. We're not going to work on it. You can kick each other and throw up afterwards. But I just want to show a different control. So if he grabs my hand and I try to do it, control, any kind of rotationary control, what we do is we shift our weight to the outside. So this is a very unique Okinawan kick. And what it is, we hit the femoral point with our heel. A lot of people say, that doesn't hurt at all, And so, but we just hit the femoral point and the hand slides forward. So I should be kicking somebody else, not you. But okay, so as we move forward, I try whatever it is. If I hit, he blocks, or worse yet, he grabs my hand, perfect position. So what am I going to do? Okay, I can do suicide. So I just want to take my foot forward and back. Okay, that's one of the secret Okinawan kicks. Okay, and you can knock the person out with your heel. Can you just try this a couple times? So watch the position. He grabs, I try to turn, okay, nothing happens. I move, he grabs my hand. Okay? So I put my weight forward, and I kick into the femoral point inside. And what happens is, secret point is my knee reinforces his leg, maximizing the power, and then we go back into a grappling hold. Let's try this, okay? And a knee point, which is okay, but the knee goes down and comes back without any. We want to hit higher. So we're actually, that's a meridian line. It's a meridian line. Which is, when you hit the meridian line, it's a different feeling. So the interest of throwing a person goes up. Okay? Okay? So I try. Nothing. Okay? Punch. No, it's okay, sir. It's all right. Punch. So we just move to the side here, any point, and it's just. You feel that? Yeah. So, right. The inside. So we hit to the inside. Okay? Very, very painful point. Okay? That's right. So always rub a little bit. Okay? The knee's a joint. So if you want a knee to bend, that's okay. But it doesn't do anything. It goes back, you rebounces back. So if we're in a moving position, I'm up. Again, I like it. So we rake it back. So let me just do it like that. All right, that's light. The higher I go, the more it hurts.
Yeah.
Okay? The leg. My normal reaction of the body, but if he grabs my hands and he holds straight like this, even more intense, and he kicks me, that hurts so much more. Just forward, you rake to the common perineal point, which is on the outside, is also extremely painful. So we rake that point, okay, and body spasm. So if we add it, if we had any of the pushing type motion and we enter through weakening the nervous system and we end up in a push, that's why the person goes. And a lot of people do not have that initial technique and they say, well, this is fake. Well, this doesn't really work because you're not presetting the fighting sequence. So if we're in fighting stance and he throws a front kick toward me, if I cut the angle, he always drops in the point of kicking. If he kicks again, he always drops in the point of kicking. So you can use a heel, toe. I have a Western foot, so my foot for toe kicks doesn't work very well. Okay, Mr. Kinja, if you ask him, he'll go like this, and his toes will literally disappear in his foot, and then you can't see his toes. So it becomes like a solid weapon. You know, also from years of banging things with his fingers and his toes, it becomes very much synthesized. Okay, so if he throws a kick, another point area we work on is it's called urinary tract point. Okay, so if he throws a kick, we use our foot just to push away that point, and we always have a spinning-like motion forward. So I mean that's kind of uniquely Okinawan technique. So we're not going to really dwell on that too much. I'd like to start working on just simple two-partner defense. Okay, so can I get you up, sir, forward, and we'll just do this very simple drill. So if we'll do basic shoulder grab. I just want to just do basic roll and control roll. Okay, so we just start from that, maybe 3 times. And then this gentleman would be kind enough to punch me in the face. I just want to practice chambering my knee, not even kicking, okay? Just chambering my knee. So 1, and if he kicks, if I can pick up my knee, I just want to hit the same point in the leg, okay? It's nice and relaxed. So slow. Okay, I guess we would call this a low hook kick, okay? It's not really, I'm really concerned with the angle. I have no idea which way he was going to stand, so I have to kick across the leg, okay? Just want to end up be able to do that. Can you just try it back and forth, please? So if we can do a short lock, and then hit the femoral point with your heel. Let's try it, please. Okay? So can we get into it? Over, high, back, body. Yes, sir. Yeah, right. So it stresses the joint. Yep. Okay, we also do strike from there. Okay, let's start with that. We have angular kicking techniques. If you saw, this kind of kick before, if you just change the angle here, most people kick for a joint. By kicking upwards, it causes the body to spasm downwards. It allows us to do rear grabbing motion. There's one preset. It's like, preset your opponent in the correct manner. Okay. Just step and punch again. Okay. Straight side kick to the inside point makes your opponent go down, which allows us to do grappling movements from the inside. So you have to, your opponent's like a puppet. You have to pull the strings in the right way before you actually do technique. Okay. So I like to do a second drill, which is just very simple. He does a punch, and I just grab, and there's going to be another person on this side. So can we just get a volunteer sense of control forward, please? Nice. Just back. Okay. And can you start punch toward me? Just want to project your opponent forward, nice and relaxed. Okay, so let's just start with it one more time. Very simple drill. So we did this already, but all we want to do is from here, we favor this kind of palm strike, okay, which does 2 things. It hits on top of the jaw and blinds your opponent, okay, and as soon as he comes in, I want to practice projecting forward. Let's just start with our basic drill, please, okay? Hinge down, so I'm not going to his face goes back. So you can't see for a second. So if you can't see me, he's not going to punch. Okay, start with this. I'm going to hit this opponent with my body. His leg's behind me. This opponent with my right hand. If I'm lucky, I'll fall down. If I'm lucky pretty quite often, but it's all right. So we have to make contact with both opponents. So just nice and relaxed. When he sees one strike, punch, opponent comes forward. You got to grab. So I want to run my face here and continue to motion through and use not a hard kick, not a hard strike, but brachial plexus point. So easy. So I move forward. Next strike. Can you try that nice and slowly? Let's go. Super. There you go. Super. Good demonstration. More so than maybe not the one. Here. Here, same time. So I have to hold this level right here. Watch.
見切れ消すよね。お、はい。よし。よし。ほっ。どう回ろう。よし。はい、チキン。はい。はい、この早くね。はい。
So we got to
はい、ストロング、はい。お、はい、ストロング、はい。力、はい。胸。ネック。ネック。はい。はい。ひゃー。はい。
yeah, that's why sweet.
Body.
Okay, body courage.
はい。はい。ストロング、はい。ストロング、はい。ネック。
Does that hit work? Yeah.
はい。はい。 はいはい
ボス。
えあキックはいキックキックキックちょっとキックはいスピードね押しダメですよさんかきらさんもはいスロースローねもっとねじっくりしてほしい右足前右足前右足前さっきはいよしはい組んではいはいスピードスピードスピードバックはいサイドサイドステップね OK Yeah. Okay, hi.
1. Okay, do you feel?
Yeah.
I don't have to do it to break it, because you won't be able to comb your hair tomorrow. Then here, inside, here, the lock. Now the lock is the wrist. The shoulder works together. The thumb. Turn. Okay? 1. 1. Inside. See how he lands. The break fall is with the feet flat and the hip raised. That's why he doesn't damage his kidneys or his spine. This is how we land. This thumb is elevated under and twisted. Just a touch, just a touch. Here, look. When it goes under the arm, it's this way down, but backwards. The thumb is here. Pressure, just turn the thumb towards me. Just a touch like that. Okay, down. You get hop, up, down. Up, down. Forward, and throw. Aikido. This one is this. Once more, John. Stomach. From here, lock this way. Okay? What's the thumb? Feel the difference down.
Yes.
Then we come round, round gently, and we throw. But there's no carpet, so we do that one. Take them down like that. All right, look.
back, low block 1. Step back, middle block 2. Step back, outside block 3. Step back, high block 4. Good. Now, do one more set, so we got a lot of rhythm. And step back, low block 1. 2, middle block. 3, outside block. 4, high block. His job then is just going to run, and he's going to try to put his jumping spot. And he lands. And then stay right there. Don, please. And from here, he steps back. Low block 1. Middle block 2. And we do exactly the same thing. He goes back, we do it the other way. Right? Thank you very much.
First one.
Yeah. 1, 2. This is all twisted in, I would see, Os. Can you see? So the pressure is here, look. Okay? That bone there. Okay? It's the first one. Second one is, if your arm is quite loose, now I move in, that elbow bends, you see? When it bends, it comes over that way. Bend, bend. Bend, no bend. Here, bend. It's good that, isn't it? Good hurt. Pull the elbow joint back, lock on, down. Or you can go like that. It's like playing cards. You got, what hand have you got? Isn't it? All right. Yeah. Open the circle. Make the circle bigger. Push. Put the thumb in the neck or under the ear. Push away. See, it gives you this because it's in a pressure point. So that will give them a few seconds of grace to use something else. So I'll put it on, you push me out. There. You see, now our left hand is free to give me whatever she wishes. And this with children because they don't understand the severity of the attacks. This one, just a simple technique like this, can break the collarbone, the wrist, and dislocate the elbow. But it may save your life. It may stop a mug of nicking the only money you've got to live on for the rest of the week. Can I take him to the police station? Of course I can. You can take him like this. And it's simple. It creates pain on the inside. I'm using joints. This way is no good. It bends the joint. So you go this way. So if you take him to the police station, take him this way. Sorry, I'm sorry that it hurts, but I have to get these points over.
Yep.
But you can control someone that's attacking you that doesn't know anything like that, you know. He's a big guy. He's really big. He's gigantic. He's bigger than you. So you can use him in another way, just with simple finger things. Nothing to do with power or pressure. If I want a big guy down, just make a stance, you know. Zenkotsu that. Do you do karate?
No.
Oh, good. That'll do then. That'll do. It's near enough, isn't it? Now, you're a strong stance. Right, is that strong? All right. If I'm going like this, here, this area, I can't get him back, can I not? You're just showing you that I can't get him back. But if I do this, I get him back. All I'm doing is this, what your dad does to you to make you go to bed. Get to bed. You go, no, I'm not going. You go, get to bed. I'm doing, right, Laurie? So I'm doing the exact same thing, strong stance. This area, watch. See, your nose, all they're doing is a girl going through the door and you're all turning around. Have you never seen somebody walk away? This is typical of young ones today. You cannot concentrate for 2 minutes. If I were playing a disco music, oh yeah, it's great this. You don't learn anything like that. This is to save you when you get older. You smack this. See what happens? You see the body react from this. This together. I'm not hitting you hard, am I?
No.
Honest to God, I'm not. Look. That's how easy it is to put someone down, what a size and weight they are. But it's important for a child to learn how to control size and weight. It's all right moving forward and doing punches and that, but when the guy comes from behind and he gets hold of you like this and he's putting a lock on, what good is something you haven't learned to cope with this? You must learn an all-round thing. That's why you go on seminars.
I'm concerned with this part of the stopping this part of the body. We're not really concerned with that punch or the technique. So if he steps back and if he does a round punch, if he does a good round kick. So traditional karate is concerned with blocking. So you have a block, okay, blocking something. Then there's a style called Kenkai in Japan. Kenkai karate, which is Kyokushinkai and fighting style karate, where they're lighter, he kick, and you just want to check. Well, if he falls, can you just follow through the round kick? We kick this way. So we follow through our kicks. So if he does a point type karate kick, where he kicks and pulls back, he's not really hitting me anyway. So if I put my hand forward, I can stop his kick because that's his natural line of the body. If he does a follow through kick, and if I would put my hand forward, I'll be back in 15 minutes with a cast on. Okay, so you can imagine my hand being up here, he kicks, he would break my hand. So there's no way that even if I put my weight into it, we cannot block a big bone with a small bone. It just doesn't work. Okay? So when you practice through karate, we practice angular shifting. So karate teaches us how to step in positions to the side. So if you would attack with the same technique, I would let him drop, and then use a pressure point movement to unbalance somebody. So we use our karate skills to move back and forth. Okay? So it's very important. I just want to stress some of the fitting positions or shaped techniques. Another very strong technique is a spin wheel kick. He throws a kick. Okay? So we either block or move back. Okay? So even if I escape the technique, he'll fall into a flurry of other techniques right afterwards. It's very difficult to escape that. If I put my hand forward, that is the strongest kick there is. He will break my bone. Again, okay. We enter up to the point we suppress the power and moving forward. A lot of sides of blocking techniques like open hand techniques and goju karate, just a face punch. They have kakemuki, which is always right in this part of the body, this part of the body. If I hit his hand hard, his elbow, so punch me, would probably hit me in the face, the harder I would hit. So we're concerned with blocking to the pressure points, which are very soft and bureaucracy. And also, block and strike become one. So if he strikes toward me, we really don't want to block. I just wait, and when he punches, the block is the body shifting back. It's not really, so we talk about this part as the insurance. This is the insurance. As I move back, they return, he returns again. And from here, we want to do, just to the eyes, or me, grab, and we do a punch. Karate, use one knuckle punch to the eye point, okay, above the eye, so it's just nice and easy. Then basic hand control. This movement itself stuns your opponent. So if I hit both points, we have a light control to pressure point technique, moving down. So as he attacks, soft. So I grab, I just attack. As I strike toward the templar area, lightly, same time, not 1, 2, but same time. I'm not going to do it very hard. Push forward. So your opponent is loose. Strike if you wish. Fall through, slide in, control. Punching from this position. It's a long point. It hits you right back to the thumb. These are very strong breaks to the point. Underneath. Oh, sorry about that. Press underneath, and we stretch the head. Grab the hand, and you have a much stronger lock. Okay, and up. Down block, please. Let's try it again. Last one, please. Everybody hold your position in the floor. Eye contact, step back in your eye. Eye contact, please. Always look up. And you have up. Look at each other, please. Back with a down block. I just prepare with also doji block. The attacks, I want to control the elbow area. Okay, so it's a good movement. Not the wrist, but light. Just make a light opening. As I punch, he does the same movement. So we tend to be in this position. Some schools block where the punch is still in position. So we have a gun theory. Just imagine I have a gun. So when he rechamber block, when he blocks, if I can fire, bang, where would I hit it? Okay? So the block is not complete. And some people are very concerned with snapping noises, things like that, but not body displacement. So he's just relaxed. He's more concerned hitting my hand than would fire somebody over there rather than remain on him. So something to think about, better use of the hips. Okay, so a little bit lighter maybe, not so, don't worry about the sound, your hand hitting your body. Be more concerned with the hip movement. So your hand snaps off, very important. So back and forth, please. Down block position, I step back, 1. So light, 2, light. So hands with 3, light. And now from here we enter, there's a nerve here called intercostal nerve. So we use a vertical punch just because it fits better there. So as we block, we just want to, just the light control techniques, stretch the hands out. And as I foot sweep forward, you can change position. Okay, so let's start again from a down block position. So 1, 2, 3, perfect. So we're going to go to the inside foot sweep. As I grab, let's hit the radial point just inside, forward. And as he falls, I should slide in. So his wrist should be trapped forward. Into position. So I want to put stress. By leaning forward at a right angle, in itself, we're already controlling the shoulder. So by adding the hand forward, much more pressure. Okay, so it's very slow. Just light technique. Stress, control if you wish. Move forward, the hand is trapped, light pressure into the wrist. Okay, so let's begin. So this. Thank you, sir. With your partner, please. Count of speed. Down block. And up. And forward, please. A little bit faster. Down block. Go. Body level punch or chest level punch, we do a light middle block, so we return it real, 2. And as we enter, we strike just slightly rising elbow, and then we drop. So as the elbow goes up, we drop underneath. This is also defense. If he does a punch toward me, I can deflect forward. If he punches, if I move forward, the punch slips by, so it's up to you. You can either deflect or not. So the rising elbow is not this way or that way, but we have a multi-purpose strike. And then even if I don't block, if he punches, slip forward, and we lock. Passing the hand forward, rotate forward. Flex, basic punch. Simple control. We'll do that. So down block position from the middle block. 2, nice and soft, nice and relaxed. Okay, just think, always program your opponent. The head controls the body. So if you stun the head lightly, okay, whichever technique, the rest of the body is very soft. So if he's solidly locked, some of you are very strong, and you're kind of wrestling, you know, go back to this and just think of a control movement. You can take your opponent down. So always lightly control the head, and when the body relaxes, the wrist falls. So one more time. So I'll just start with that technique, basic movement. All we want to do from here is as we step, we just do a variety of controls. But maybe just from this position to make it easy, we'll just do a basic punch because most of the karate practitioners. So we do a hand cover, covers his face, and what I do is I lightly hit, very lightly, but it has to bounce off. So just a light standing punch. So one more time, please. Okay, just nice and easy. Okay, let's try it, please. Everybody up. Why watch your fingers? If it's here, we control. If you turn your hand here, we control from different angles. If you point here, we go, you know, just depending on where your hand is. Okay, let's begin. Anytime. Good, excellent, very good. And finish. Good. And anytime, please go. Block, and he punches, and I go, yeah! Okay, and it's great. Okay, so if I want to make it better, what I do is I yell louder, you know, yeah! Okay, true master, he yells louder than anybody else. Okay, that makes no difference. Okay, so if he punches and I can kill him, yeah! Maybe that'll stop him. If it didn't work, then it doesn't really matter how strong my palm is. Okay, so this particular technique in Okinawa Goju-ryu comes from a palm turning. So you see a lot of, whenever there's a turn, the technique is done in this manner. Okay, you're going to see Mr. Kinjo doing kind of very soft, upright techniques. And now he throws a punch and people say, he blocks. Well, why would you bring your hand back there? Well, the other person attacks me from the rear, and I know exactly he is because I'm so skillful, and I hit him in the groin. Whether he's 6 foot tall, 4 foot tall, I know exactly he'll put his groin in my palm, okay? It's very convenient maybe for the bar later, but not really in real life. So we just want to start with basic turning things. So as soon as we turn, press down, okay? We control upper points if you want, even more painful. And then body shifting. So what I want to do is I want to make a perfect low block. Okay, that's what throws him. The throw is from the years of doing Pinan Shodan and hand Shodan and Tekiyoko Shodan, not from the skill that you're going to pick up in 15 minutes from somebody. Okay, let's try. So one more time. So basic turn. If he grabs you, attack. We have our deflection techniques, softening up techniques. Rotate. High. Try maybe front orbital control. Move back. And just I like to make a low block just because I practice 2 things at the same time. Okay, so let's begin. This angle should lift your opponent up. So if we go like this, okay, he should move. So I can take him backwards, okay, this way. Or if I give him oral command to stand up, he will do that also, okay? So just a lifting point. We want to unbalance the body, okay? So as soon as we turn, stretch the person back, they should be on their toes, okay? And once they're on their toes, we just turn forward and with good koshi movements, we'll bring your palm forward and down. Let's try this. Let's do the whole sequence. Go anytime. More, so you're very fast. Slow, forward. Feel free bending. shoulder. Just look over your shoulder. Elbows where we strike. Right, so that's soft control. Just moving your body back and down. So once it's pre-bent, you can't slide at the same time. Hold your head if you underneath if you want. And then just press down. Soft. And it should be always, and the knee, the knee, the body always stays. We want to have a link together, so we're never like this. I fall like this because I can feel where your body is. Okay? So by doing this, I know where your head is. Control this. Here, I'm not really sure. Okay? That's right. Nice and easy. 2 more times, let's go. And let's go down anytime. Hold the nose up. Go back. And then from here, just move back. Okay. You got it again? Can you do it? Stand up. Yes. Let's do it together. So put your hand over your shoulder. Nice and close. Let's relax. Don't do anything yet. You're going to hit the shoulder and pull him towards you. Turn. Strike. Good. Excellent. Very good. So stay there. This hand goes up. Wait. Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Relax. This goes down. Perfect. Now from here, can you turn for me with this leg? Step out, forward stance. Turn. Good. You got it. Got it? Very, very good. Try to put it together, please. Let's do it one more time. So let's do it together. So as he stands straight, left hand over, right hand inside. So this hand goes over. Good. The other hand hits here. Spin. Control. Good. Front orbital. Now turn fast. You got it. That was excellent. You're doing great. Okay, keep it going. Very good. Just face me. This is great. So from the basic turn, when he unbalances, you want to be able to move into a choke position. Okay? So not air choke, we go up higher, just light technique. Okay? That's a conventional choke. If we feed the hand through, and we catch the hand, puts much more stress on the scapula, and a choke by going sideways instantly stresses the nerve, and he'll pass out. Sorry about that. So he'll pass out very, very quickly. And then when we finish, what do? Is we should just squeeze the neck a few times, and off we go. Okay? So just very, very. Can we just do it from different angles? From a basic turn. Rather than turning your body, press, go with your one of the hip controls, high, position in, light choke 1. Advanced choke is take the hand, feed it through, pull it back, because you're stretching the meridian line, okay? So when we attack this point, it's a link. So by pulling my leg back, it stresses the joint back. So when we finish, very lightly, I just want to give him a little rub, and then we go back and forth. So one more time, so both hands, and he's going to knee strike toward me, okay? But we don't block. Conventionally, the knees, I don't take the block. What we do is we attack pressure points. So in our system, we hit for the radial nerve, okay? So then we attack for the radial point. Turn, press, head controls, light lock. Second, feet through, hook back, and there's very slight pull with my leg, okay? Hook back, and then we just rub. Okay, can we do that very slowly? Let's do it on a count. Thank you, sir. Facing your opponent, please.
Same thing now. And now when you choke, you want to see if you can rotate sideways a bit. So you keep your leg that way, and then keep your leg pushed back that way as you pull the other way. There you go. Good. All right. Perfect. Yes. That's it. Good.
Get the point. So that's your point up there. Yeah, so there's a strike involved. This is nothing here. So I'm talking about the point. So when you hit, that starts first. So you hit the point. And then this is just a control technique. So you want to enter through a light strike. So you want to enter with a strike, and then lock it up, and then squeeze it in. Okay? And this gives you a better meridian line control. So this stuns, this finishes. Right? And it's very important just to rub over that. Okay? Bow in thirds, nice and relaxed. What we want to do is just switch. So when you hear one, just want to switch our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now hold it. When you hear 1, we're going to do 2 times. 1, 2. Okay, ready? Change. Slide. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to keep your bow at an angle so the tip is in the center of the body. Ready? Hitch. Knee. Top. Sheath. Bolt. Look. Okay, very good. Excellent. Very good. Now, basic position. Basic overhead squats. Just step. Right here. And up. Nice and relaxed. Basic position. As you step slowly right now, just cut up position, shoulder, just straight back. Ready? H. And back. H. And back. H. And back. H. And back. H. 1, 2. So different styles. Some styles utilize hip position, kata position, this position, different positions. But right now, just basic. 1, 2, and reach up. So slow. and back. Itch. Knee. And back. Itch. Knee. And back. Now if you can add a little slide. Just a little slide. So 1, 2, itch. Knee. Okay. Slide. Itch. Slide. Knee. Shikodachi. And back. Itch. Knee. And back. Itch. Knee. And back. And back. Itch. Knee. Song. And back. And yame. And relax. Medium speed. So now when you do your technique, yeah! Your kiai and just back to here. Okay, so as we come back from the judo block, stop. Ready? Nice and strong. Ready? Position. Just keep it parallel. Itch. Yeah! And back. Itch. And back. Keep your bones straight. Slide. Straight. Itch. And back. Itch. Back. More speed and back. Have a seat. So second basic drill. We do 10 basic combinations and we put them with partners. So number 2. Okay. Strike. So now feet together. Pick up your bow to your ear. Step back, shikodachi, relax, and twist. Leaning away stance. Foot, heel. This one. Good. Here, low, giranuki, just 1. Go back. Overhead, shomenuchi. Good. Ready? Chamber, step, 1. Lean away, strike. Overhead strike. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Last one, please. Hey! Now outside. Nice and relaxed. And then upper limb. Let's try this out. Bring your eyes a little bit. Number 3. Ready? Set. Soto. And back. Nice. 1. And back. So the hand has to be low on the hip. Good angle. Hand low on the hip. Nice and easy. Itch. Back. Itch. Back. Itch. Back. Very good. Block. To the eye. Strike. Right. And come up. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Just move to the side and block up. Then we reverse strike. Nice and relaxed. 1. And back. 1. Okay, number 1, you want to tilt, neko ashidachi, or relax stance on an angle. 2. Bring your hand back. Bring the bow over. The right hand behind. Step in the forward stance. Extend the strike to the leg. Bring it back. And relax. Nice and relax. Block 1. Hand. Strike. Rotate back. And relax. Block. Strike. Back. And relax. 1, 2, 3. And relax. 1, 2, 3. And relax. 1. Here, 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 and back. Okay, so one more time. This is the beginning position. Maybe we'll start from here and just practice this block first. So, basic twisting block in this position. Back. Back. That's right, everybody. Step 45 to angle forward stance. Now your hip is going to move into shikodachi as the right hand blocks. Here. Good. Come back. Right hand to top. Here. Come back. 1. Shikura. Back. 1. Back. So just eye here, not to the side. The block is still here. Please keep your eyes straight. Okay? Back. 1. Back. 1. Back. 1. Back. Just have a seat for 1 second. Overhead strike. Okay, ready? Block. Swing back and overhead strike. And back. Can I get maybe move forward a little bit, please? Or you spread out. So just still from here. 1, 2, and just back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, back. 1, 2, stop. Not from here, from here. Take your left hand back. Long movement. Strike. Pull back. Middle blow. Just here. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. With the here, 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 here. Okay, so let's try this from here. A little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3, 4, and so on. Okay, let's try it. Everybody up. Okay, just basic fighting commands, nice and relaxed. So forward stance strike. Take your left hand back, step in front, strike. Take your hand back, forward stance strike. Relax back. 1. Hold the hand back each time, spread it, and strike. 2. So 1 is cross stance. Pull back. 1. Pull back. 2. Pull back. 1. Pull back. 2. 1. 2. Middle block, rotation 1. Now drop your bow low, hook stance. Drop your bow low, forward stance. Good forward stance. I know that you guys are very skilled karate practitioners. Good. Drop your bow, middle block. 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 Drop your bow, forward stance, middle block. Step back, hook stance, go. Forward stance, go. Hook stance, go. Forward stance, go. 2, 3, 4. Now let's give it a strong kick. Yeah! Moving back. First it's forward stance, middle block. Middle block. Step back. Step back. 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 Strong kick. Back. One more time, relax. Do super. 5 times up, 5 times back. Bend your knees a little, please. Try, please. Ready? So, maybe kneel down, please. Kneel down. Yeah! Okay, so 5 times. Let's try it. Hands up. Good forward stance. Has nothing to do with kabuto. 2. 3. Okay, let's try this. Let's try it up. Nice and slow. Twist your body, lean away into the block. Strike the leg or the foot. Good. Step forward, twist block. Over strike. Good. Raise your bow up, step in. Good. Twist block. Strike. Step twist. Overhead strike. One more. Step forward. Twist block. Foot strike. Now we step back and we do a twist block. Overhead strike. Good. Step back. Low block. Strike. Step back, twist block. Overhead strike. One more set. Step back, low block. Strike. Twist block.
握れねもっと 上から。はい、腰に。これ先いいよ、これから。よし、そこから乗ってくれて。ゆうさん、構えよ、手は。手ではけれるからね。ちゃんとゆうさん。はい。足は後から担げるから。はい。OK、フェアね、先生。ツイスト、はい。はい。はい。はい。ヘビー。リラックス。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。はい。これ、スパリング回し切れ。はい。はい。回し切れ。よし。一緒に、はい。何？もうはい。はい。目に目たくさんね。はい。で、ここで、それをね、回しキック、回し
あ、回して
はい。速度上げ。速度上げ。はい。ワンモー。はい。ワンモー。目に目に。はい。パーでストレート。少しすると。よ、アップ。アップ、はい。アップッシュ。はい。サイド。はい。はい。センター。センター。注射。ね。ね。はい。あ？なんで？
これと側頭蹴りやろうね。流しね。側頭蹴り。いいよ。今右上げるから1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、 2つ開ける。6、1、8、10、1、2、
OK? はい。
即答出る。
いや、これ最初回し切りよ。これ回し切り。
これ
回し切り。はい。OK。
You guys stand up, please.
はい。
Down kick. High kick.
はい。はい、ローキック。はい。はい。テクニックね。はい。ローキック。はい、ハイキック。ね。はい、これ。ね、バランス。はい。
Switch 1, knee, drop leg forward. 2, 3. So kneeing upwards is very Japanese. Kneeing into urinary tract points is much more Okinawa. So by spinning the body, you have a sympathetic. If you stand straight, by striking into the point, the body rotates. This allows us to enter into grappling mode. So if he's in a fighting stance and I strike the point, okay, the hand opens up in different points. So we're not concerned with straight area. We're concerned making your opponent move side to side more. Okay? So if you just begin, 30 seconds, and we just go H, a knee, a sun. Pick up the speed a little bit. Everybody look at it. Okay?
はい。パンチ。パンチ。パンチよ。
突き。
はい。
はい。
はい。ね。もうもう。
はい。
はい。ね。
We have a femoral point that runs on the inside. We use a lot of the kicking. But we never really kick. In a kata, we're always straightforward. When we defend, we're angular. I'm not going to do a hard kick. But what we do is we kick toward a point. That's what we call medium kick, where we kick fairly fast, and we stay on. So I'll go very, very light. So what we do is, as we kick, we stay on, and the weight stays on. Just relax. Okay, okay, that's a point. Okay, so point kick. Just stay on a little bit, Joe. Okay, it's a different feeling. So what we do is the leg goes through. So we want to shift our weight back. rotated body, just stay in. You feel it enters, it enters upwards. So just let's learn the kick. So slow, one more time. Just from this position, we're just here, itch, and back. Itch, and back. So you want to stay on a little bit. Itch, and back. Right? Nice and light, not too hard. We'll practice with your partner, please. Easy. When you kick, rotate the body back. Okay, so we go very light. Just anything harder. Not too often you can actually we're watching Kinjo Sensei doing this kind of movement, sliding across. What happens is you're striking with your thumb. You're not really striking with fingertips, but with your thumb. So if he does throw a punch, you parry the punch, and we enter into the throw grab. You stretch your neck up. The thumb goes behind. We turn a little bit. The thumb goes behind the throat, and then grabs for support. And that's basically the fight is over. Okay? Because it's a different feeling. You'll experience a different feeling. It's not a feeling where you can't breathe. It's a feeling where you feel your body, somebody's shutting it off. Okay? So we want to practice what we call a thumb hook first. So from the punch position, side step or block, or if it's a face punch, we use a parrying punch, we enter upwards. Okay? And if he's in low position, when I squeeze, he goes up automatically. And this is almost like judo kazushi, where you break the, see how your head just tilts forward. No, your head tilts forward automatically. So when I'm here, hand grabs the same, and then we grab behind. I can feel your pulse. Okay. Okay. Soft. So I can preset the hand like this. And then all I want to do is elbow his hand and rotate my left foot back a little bit. That takes him down. Okay? It's a karate form, kote gaeshi. Kote gaeshi is Aikido technique. You want to break. If he has two options: to fall down or stay there and have his wrist broken. So he elects which one he would like to receive. Either way, he comes out on short end, I hope. So from the punch, this is called a waving block. Okay? And what we do is we pull it down. So it's like a hook. So his head always moves forward. So be careful because you hit very hard. I press up, he stands up. I bring hand forward, and from here, strike, rotate forward. Okay? We just start with that technique, please. So the palm in kote gaeshi, strike strong. Okay? Rotate back anytime. The other hand, right. I use the elbow forward, and then when I'm in this position, you can use strike, rotate back. Perfect. Strike. Okay? Strike. Hook.
Hook. Hit. Hut. Hook. Jump.
This movement, the rotation of the body is very necessary. So you don't want to elbow, we hit, you rotate your body. So that becomes a throw. So hip movement is very utilized. Most people do not use that. They use strict blocking techniques. Okay, so second kind of technique is entry technique. So we're soft, he strikes, I move through as always. And then we use a body rich hand. So Japanese heito is here. Okay, some people do heito here. We do what we call a walkthrough. Point forward. Nice, very soft. Okay? So as he strikes, we absorb. If he punches again, it makes no difference. We enter with our body. Okay? So when we strike that point, okay, in karate we want to speed movements only. Okay? So my favorite student, I want to hit him, but we strike just with a little bit of weight. Okay? We just put some weight behind the technique. We'll go very, very easy. I'm not going to do anything. So karate, because sport karate is about punching. So if he throws a punch, I'm concerned about scoring a point. The faster I go, the faster I come back. In sport karate, if I punch and drop my hand and stay here, I don't get a point because the punch must return here. In Okinawa karate, I want to strike, put my weight forward, okay, watching my head, and I want to enter and stay there. And the energy starts appearing only a fraction later. At the initial shock, it's minor. It's like a wave going through your body because the body's made 96% of water, so it's like a wave shock. So we hit, and that stays on. Okay? So that's how we get a knockout. If you go harder, I'm not going to hit you harder, but I pull it back, nothing happens. I'll go even faster. He's still standing. You know? So sometimes we have to go a little bit slower. So thank you, sir. So all we want to do is from the punch, the basic punch, we parry the technique, and we take the outside point. But we're not concerned with this. We're concerned with a good movement. So I want to move to Mr. Evans quick. Push. All right. We point our hands forward. If he stands up, our hands go in position forward. Let's try it nice and slow. Thank you very much, sir. So let's count it through. So watch, please. From the punch. 1, parry, 2, enter. Okay? Nice and slow. Let's try it. Anytime.
Well, the block.
kick, and then I kick afterwards, which is okay. It's a good balance exercise where he punches again, and I kick, and I deflect, and I have any kind of fall through. That's okay. That's okay. But we really use our feet to have more appendages, more areas. So if he throws a punch toward me, when we do basic movements here, we use our foot to press toward the shoulder. We control the shoulder motion. So maybe we'll start with that basic movement. So from a basic punch, parry, always strike slightly downwards. Just look at me straight. So I want to make sure that he can't see me. Okay, so when I hit him, hit forward. Press the shoulder a little bit. Strike back if you want. Rotate. But not the elbow. Everybody goes here like this. If he stands up, I can go flying over. Okay? So when we step over, if you're not that flexible, pull your opponent down. Step close to the shoulder and just control. Okay? From here, we grab the hair, and all we do is we just rotate into better stance. Okay, so hand is high. When I step in better stance, he's tied in. Okay, so itch, knee. You can practice some horse neck punches too. Okay, that's optional. So let's try it, please. Everybody up. What happens when you strike, my elbow touches his shoulder, and I press down close. Okay? So you can make them as short as you want. Okay? If this doesn't work, press the elbow flex, geo point. So lower, 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 step across, in, close. This is superb. This area is just wonderful. Step, and forward. Okay? Strikes. Thank you. Object.
So we got that.
3, 4, 5, 6. Try it. Nice and nice. 1, 2. Contact with the body. Take it back, across, forward. Exactly same position. Don't grab the hair. Turn your body towards your opponent. Grab the belt if you wish. Inside press. Drop. Lift. Up. Feet through. Lock. Put pressure on the elbow. Can we try that? Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Go. Thank you. Can I do one for you? I won't take you down. This position. Step across. Grab the belt. He doesn't roll. This is almost like you're doing a rising kick.
Knee. Thumb. Six. 4. Okay.
As a block, and then sometimes we grab with one hand, which is okay. We grab with the other hand, which is okay. Some people don't even grab; they deflect, and they attack. Otherwise, so they're taking a tremendous opportunity and giving it away. In Okinawa karate, everything jujutsu is an entry point for what's called gyakute grappling. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and these turning exercises are just passing hands. So we're going to do natural. He does a face punch. And all I want to practice is 1. There's a face punch again. I just want to practice 2. So we rotate the hand. Very simple beginning. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so all we're doing is, as he punches, we practice rotating this position. He punches again. We practice rotating this position. And we'll do a variety of control. Take practice my body control. So step. This is very soft. Okay. Back. Good. Back. 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 So basically back and forth. But please don't use your leg. So left foot, left foot, left foot, left foot. Okay, the left foot many times. Let's go.
Try the other one.
Hey, Fanny, please grab a seat. Not every day in your class, except maybe make a low block. It's the same hip exercise as it is. So we want to just do 2 very basic traps from regular position, always natural. Okay, now we start from here, but it doesn't really matter. When he throws a punch, when we catch, rotate, basic kote gae, and we just want to practice just a basic wrist flex. Okay, wrist flex, more advanced version, pulling the head back where you put more stress. So nice and easy. higher if you wish, and then he'll give a good tap when I squeeze. Okay, just once. Use your palm maybe. Perfect. Because I'm going deaf, so I'm just kidding. Okay, so back. So on one, on the second pass, we just change places. On the second pass, when you take our opponent down, we want to immediately blend into this position. Okay, so without grabbing. So knee goes close, he's locked in. He can probably take his hand off, but a very unnatural way, and then I grab, or I just flex the shoulder. That hurts. Okay, so we want to make sure that we touch together. So can we just put it together, please? Slow. One, forward, cheat if you wish. Back, forward, whichever hand you want. If you want to rake it back, more pressure. Okay, if he lifts his head up higher, I can squeeze or choke at the same time. It's just up to you. Second punch. Okay. A lot of people do a straight arm. I always compress it forward. I like the S shape to take a person down. Much easier. Now from this position, I need to go that way slightly, allow him to fall in proper position. Okay. Step forward, easy press. Okay. If you're more skillful, reach down, hold the hand back, and you can use both hands. If you're more skillful, you can step in, use the shoulders forward, or we can go back here and go back to our punching exercise. Always work on a Kibata chin punch. Okay, let's try it, please. Go. Okay, more basics, everyone. Here, just roll over for me. Just right. You and kick. Right. It's dangerous. So if you fall down, he falls down. Right away here. Roll. You can roll. Please.
Okay, last one. Time to do the whole. Hey, let's go.
Bringing forward, back. Hair grab. Articulation from the sides. If he throws a punch, just foot punch, any punch, forward. If I want to flex this way, we just use the hair grab as the articulation. In sports, you cannot hair grab. The others use is falling techniques. There's a lot of falling techniques. If he throws a slow round kick toward my face, okay, we always block. Some Okinawans go down, forward, and they attack from the floor. They like to be underneath. Okay? So if he extends, you can just do a front kick toward me. If I take the kick and drop your foot forward, and we have a lot of kicking techniques where we get inside points back to the urinary tract just with your heel. It's a very, very simple technique. So I'll finish. If he grabs my wrists, and if he does headbutt toward me, so he would send me downwards. So rather than fighting, one of the techniques is we take the hand and we go down. We take our left foot back and we do a front. This is so many different things. This is a kick to the mastoid nerve. Okay, and you can knock the person out just with your feet. Okay, so you can just hold them in the down position. Tap out. Perfect. Okay, so let's do that one technique. So there's a variety of movements. So just watch again, please. Okay, from the grab. Okay. If he strikes toward me, okay, brush. I grab him. If he pushes me back, maybe he kicks my chest, upper chest. Right, where I lose balance, I just go down with the balance. Grab, press together, push down, and sit. Okay, can we do that?
side.
そのバックね。よし。三。五。三。下段前骨。後段思考。前骨。思考。前骨。思考。よし。二。三。四。五。よし。よし。五。よっ。はい、チェンジ。七。五。よし。よし。はい。よし。よし。Get the leg up, make sure I hit it.
Okay, gonna work on drawing the Gakazuki out. Okay? So, one way of drawing the Gakazuki out is actually to pull, to fake here and to try to get his reaction. So as I pull, hopefully he'll react there. So everyone understand this. So the principle is just moving the body forward, giving him the impression that I'm coming in so he can hit me. But what I do is I put the brakes on as I pull here and stop. Just a slip action. So what we're working from here, just this movement here. To move with your opponent, just bounce here and get that. Get that there. Here, so you're moving. Here, and then you're in on top of them. Again, once more. One. Pull. Pull out.
はい2はい3はい4はい5はい6はい7はい89はい10はい1、2、はい3、はい4、はい5、はい6、
Sit. Touch. Good. Jump. Okay. Right.
If that does a 1-2 in Gakazuki afterwards. But we'll work on the kick, because we're working legs now. So come up, 1 here, 1, 2. Now I'm not going a big distance round afterwards. I'm not going here, here, here. Too long, he'll punch me. He'll get wise to it, give me a good punch in the ribs. What I am, shift here, and just move. Get away. If he blocks both and comes at me, I can move away. So from here, the technique is up, faking the urinal wash. Give them the impression you're going to kick, and come round. Punch it afterwards if you need to, but concentrate on the kick. If you can't do it, if you find the Jodan hard, do good Chudan wash. Yeah, here, 1, 2, into the body. Us? Everyone got that? So it's left stance, not toe to toe. Left stance, front leg.
He's stepping into punch, block the punch. We would strike and finish off at this point here. He's going to step back performing Yamazuki, a mountain type punch. We step into the action, we could turn and spin him off from here. Okay? He's 1 bunkai. Or, we go back to that first initial. As he steps, 1, okay, I step away for the first Yamazuki. 1, I can block this action. If he pulls out quick and performs another action, bang, same, bang. Yeah? This action here. Understand? This also can be used to block anything. It could be a kick, same. If you're stopping a kick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. 1, 1. Step, punch.
Just hold on to my shoulder. And now from here, just stand on my back knee with both legs. Both legs. Good for you. And then you can use, no, keep going, keep saying. And you can use your front knee to push down, okay? Off you go. Over the top, and now with the hips down. So that's from there. Okay, so this hand is there, but it's hips to hips, hips to hips. And then of course from here, okay, position, down, stand up. Person can't stand up. When he does stand up, there's energy. Stand up. And what we're doing is we're using his energy. Stand up. But now I can't do anything because I'm out of control. I'm in control. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. There's the opening. We drop down and come through. We're not going to do that. We're going to do a similar one. Same position. Stand up. And now as he stands up, we're going to step forward this way and this way. So this is the same technique we did at the beginning. At the beginning, we did that technique. Now we're going to do this. Now, as he stands up, there's the opening, there's the ski, back foot through, and throw. Now, if you try and do a forward roll, if you can't do forward rolls, don't worry, step away. But if you can do the forward roll, around, spin them around. Hook. And the feeling should be, just punch, stop, and hold the finger, is they should always be at the end of their extension. That's the whole purpose, is always and at the end it's going to happen. Okay, can I borrow you for a second, please? We're not going to do this. Moving all the way down. On the outside. That's it. On the outside. Lift the hand up. That's what's called the ski. Come down. And but you always want to have that feeling like...
Chikikata sandan! Chikikata sandan!
Cool. Two. Itch. Knee. Thumb. Three. Four. After the blow. Okay. Ish. Three. Thumb.
스피드시네. 예.
Knee. Thumb. Two. Go. Look. Sit.
Against the body. Correct again. Okay.
Chi. Go.
Knee. Aisan. Shik. I go. Look. Okay. This is back to back. You know, this. Ish. I knee. Aisan. Shik. Go. Look. Ich.
Here.
San. Shik. Go. I look. Ich. That's good. Wrong. Okay. Okay. Ich. Knee. Ai. San. Shik. はい、ゴー。はい、ロック。はい、1。はい、バックね、はい。1、2、3、4、5。はい、ロック。はい、1。はい、フロント。1、2、3、はい、4、はい、5、はい、6、はい、1。
思考許して前屈。思考許して前屈。許してから、はい、思考。1、2、前屈。はい。
2、
思考。
はい、3、
許し前屈。
4、
はいはいはい。
はい、5、
許して前屈。はい。
6、
許して前屈。
7、8、
オッケー、ストップ。はい。
2、
許してから次。はいはい。
3、4、5、6、1。この意味は。
very much for Kaizuki Sensei. Rose, thank you very much. And finally, we have Mr. Kinjo Masakazu. He's a legend in Okinawa. He's a terrific practitioner. He also he's performing a double nunchaku kata, which is very unusual to see. And in addition, Mr. Ginjo only uses weapons that he makes himself. So these are the weapons that he has made, and his kata is called Kubagawa Nichio Nunchaku. Masakazu.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and down. And you want to pick it up to and down. Okay, so on your own, you're going to stand up. You're going to start really slow to start off with, and then pick up the speed from there. Okay, so you want to have at least 6 going really fast. All right, here we go. Stand up. We'll walk around and help you guys out. Go. There you go.
And you're just going to throw each one of those punches however you feel. Get used to throwing the jab, jab, jab. From here, uppercut, 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 hook, hook. And then start getting used to putting them together. Jab, 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 up, up, hook, hook. Us.
Itch. Knee. Up. Sit. Go. Up. Sit. Hut. Hey. Coup. 2. 3. Knee. Up. Sit. Okay, good. That's it. Make sure up and down. Next move, ready? Up. Knee. Top. Chi. Go. Up. Sit. Hut. Up. Put your cushion in. Yeah. Side. Ready, next move. Up. Knee. Top. Chi. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I was careful for the touch. 2. Then you strike, twist with the hip as well. Don't just use the elbow. Put hip action into it. Oh, it won't do it. Next move. Remember, as I said before, close fist, open, round. You're swinging this into the closed fist. Ready? Go! Go! Hey! Right. Now, all right, come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. More strong that point, more speed. In. Top. Chi. Go. Rock. Sit.
2. Do those together. 1, 2. Up. 1, 2. Turn. Up. 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 Hey! Round. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. Chicken on. Chicken. 1, 2, spin. 1, here. Up top. Hey! 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 Come here. Kiss kick. Wait. I got goal. I got goal.
That's it.
Let's go.
Leave, jump around, run, try and get quiet without. They will be feeding in.
Hey. 3, 1. Yes. 넷. 3. 3. 5. 이, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, はい。
あっち右。うん？もう一回はい。右右。通したよね。はい。蹴りたから。蹴り。蹴り。はい。はい。蹴りしてからつくるね。はい、右蹴る。ね。はい、次。はい。はい。
攻撃 Which is the attacker?
はい。はい。
Here.
はい。One style, two style. Okay? はい。
See, they've never seen another position of the toe. So his toe is making contact. Okay? So he's got tremendous powers, like using a nukite, you know, forward. Okay. Okay. And back. So can you maybe just show defense against like a punch with a kick or something?
今度は蹴りお願いします。お腹に。受けるから。
That's a typical defense. You grab the foot, you mobilize it, and you move it off, or you break the ankle. So either way. So these are some of the drills. So I'm just going to practice. We're going to try to do the toe kick, and then catch and break the foot. So the other person's foot, not your own foot. So the movements are circular. First you practice slipping, then you practice catching. All the movements are very kind of circular motion.
Okay, you ready?
Circular motion displaces it, or catches it.
Right, now. You're ready. Make a big up. Big up. Quick yourself. Quick.
Usually, Japanese almost fighting with the whole foot. Easy. So, here, actually, this is.
Kick. でしょ? Which do? Which kick? Okay. You punch. Punch. Okay. No more. ここ構えるでしょ? Down. 蹴るね。はい。はい。One more. はい。はい、OK。はい。ね。はい。トスタイルね。はい。スローヘッド。ワン。はい。はい。もう、OK。あ、スローリー、スローリー。push.
Loose.
Okay.
Loose.
Hi. 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 Walk. Hi. Yeah. So you could have been Okay. よし、はい。はい。出てごらん。
Okay.
Cap. There you go. Sit. Elbow. Elbow.
The next one is conditioning for our styles.
So roll it up your sleeve. Where's the Viste. Okay. Kick, go ahead. High kick. High kick. High kick. High. Okay. High kick. High. Yeah. High. High. 回し蹴り。回し蹴り。回し蹴り。はい。Okay. はい。戻り切り。
Don't walk across the dojo. Don't walk across the dojo. Walk around the outside.
Yes. Hi. Strong.
Oh, very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Anywhere first. Just try anywhere. So what I'll show you locally advanced because they're just doing very basic things to show you the next things.
아, 또 저거 요 밑에 봐. 예? 요 밑에 봐. 요 밑에. 됐어. 됐어. Alright. Come on. One more. One more. One more.
Thank you very much.
This thing in. Normally stay there for that. Thank you. Of course. Hey.
Okay. Hi. Side. Hi. Hi.
Which one?
Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes. Hi. 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 Okay. Hey.
That's back.
Hi.
That's out.
Hey. Step up. Hey. 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 Up. Up. Okay. Hey. Hey.
Like this.
Okay.
Sit up. はい、そう。